cup empty slightly? Not quite empty, thank you. Mommy, he hasn't even begun to drink his medicine. I complain of nibs. Well, John?
Since Father's not here, is it okay if I sit in his spot?
In your father's chair? Certainly not.
Well, he's not your father, and he didn't know how to be a father until I taught him to. Now, quiet down there.
I don't suppose Michael would let me be a baby.
No, I won't.
May I be Dunce?
No, it's awfully difficult to be a dunce.
Otherwise, I can't grant any. Does anybody want to see me do a trick?
No.
I haven't really any. I would like to see a trick.
Slightly's coughing on the table. I complain of nibs. I complain of Slightly. Oh dear, I'm sure I sometimes think spinsters are to be envied. Mother, I am too big for a cradle. You are the youngest, and a cradle is such a nice, homely thing to have about the house. Let's all clear away from here. I complain of Mother. Which right father has heard the cries of Tyron and has saved her from the pirates? Great white father has saved me from pirates. Me is nice friend now. Now let pirates hurt him. Me glad of great white father. Great white father is pleased to see the braves protecting his wigwam from the pirates. Tiger Lily showed great white father gratitude. I've heard of a kiss. A kiss? Tiger Lily has spoken. Great white father. It is well. Well, I must go. Great white mother. Go with the wind. Go. Children, I hear your brother step. He likes you to meet him at the door.
And is more bitter?
2 tigers, a pirate, and a kiss. A kiss?
2 tigers?
And a pirate. We'd better hear your story. But, Mommy, we want to hear the rest of your story. You tell the best stories. Mother, such an arm will tell a story? As it is Saturday night. Of course, it's Saturday night. Peter?
Yes. A story, Winnie Bird.
Well, there once was a great Indian warrior. It is said that he had done many wonderful deeds. He had a strong power. He could make himself invisible. He could mingle with his enemies and listen to their plots. He was known as Strongman. I am Strongman. I'm an Indian warrior. Strongman dwelt with his sister in a tent, and his sister helped him greatly with his work. Strongman, how may I help you this day? It's time for me to take a wife. Yes. I'm the first man who can see me and come home at night. This is a true test. Strongman used a clever trick to test the truthfulness of all who saw him. Do you see him? Yes. For what does he draw his sled? A pole. Do you see him? Yes. For what does he draw his sled? A great cord. Do you see him? Yes. For what does he draw his sled? A braid from his head. In the village there lived a chief who had 3 daughters. 3 beautiful daughters. Eldest was his fairest daughter. For her beauty made her sisters jealous of her. They treated her cruelly. When I wore these dirty clothes, so Father, you chose them. And it was cut through long hair. Until Father was too much to take care of be scarred. Like the other girls in the village, the sisters wanted to marry Strongwind. They decided to try their fate to see if they could pass his test. Do you see him? Yeah. What is his shoulder strap made? His unshirt is here that says because his father I'm the chief star. Do you see him? Yes. For what is his shoulder strap made? Hide of a moose? Yes, it is. I'm sure it's made of moose hide. You're just jealous. I'm beautiful daughter. One day, the chief's youngest daughter, and all her rags and scars, resolved that she too might seek stronger. I go to seek stronger. Go. How could he love you, Scott? And ugly. And your hair is all long. How could he love you? You're ugly, poor, shabby, and you're disgraceful. Even though the mock prince scorned her, she went to seek Strongwind. Do you see him? No. Do you see him now? No. Now do you see him? Yes, and he is very wonderful. For what does he draw his star? A rainbow. For what is his bowstring made? The Milky Way. Truly have seen him. Come and join me and be my bride. When she took his hand, her scars faded away, and her hair grew long, and he gave her fine clothes to wear, and she became his wife because of her honesty. What's wrong, Peter?
It is only pretend, isn't it? Then I'm their father.
Oh yes, but they're ours, Peter. Yours and mine.
But not really.
Not really?
You're so puzzling. There is something or other. Like Tiger. You're so puzzling. Tiger is just the same. There's something or other that she wants to be to me. But she won't tell me what the something or other she wants to be to me is.
No, indeed.
But what is it?
It isn't for a lady to tell.
I suppose she means she wants to be my mother?
I almost agree with her.
Mother, one more story, just one more story, then we'll get to bed.
Well, as far as I can see, you're not in bed yet. Well, there once was a gentleman. I wish he had been a lady.
I wish you'd been white rat. I like stories with ladies in them.
Quiet. There was a lady also, and the gentleman's name was Mr. Darling, and the lady's name was Mrs. Darling.
I knew them. I think I knew them.
And they were married, you know. What do you think they had?
What rats?
No. They had 3 children. Now these 3 children had a faithful nurse called Nana.
What's her name?
And Mr. Darling, or was it Mrs. Darling, was angry with him and tied him up in the yard. So all the children flew away. They flew away to Neverland, where the lost boys and girls are. I just thought they did. I don't know how it is. I just thought they did.
And he was one of the last boys' name was Toodles.
Yes, he was.
Am I in a story? Nibs, I'm in a story.
I'm in a story.
A little less noise there. A little less noise.
I want you to consider the feelings of these unhappy parents with all their children flown away. Think of the empty beds.
It's awfully sad. And the lady is sad. That makes me feel awful sad.
But our hero knew that her mother would always leave the window open for her to fly back by. So they stayed away for years and years and had a lovely time. Did they ever go back? Let us now take a peep into the future. Years rolled by, and who is this lady of uncertain age alighting at the London station? Oh, Wendy, who is she?
Yes, about mothers. I thought like you about the window. So I stayed away for moons and moons. And then I flew back. But the window was barred. And my mother had forgotten all about me. And there was another little boy sleeping in my bed.
Wendy, let's go back! Are you sure mothers are like that?
Yes.
John, Michael, you're not to leave us, Wendy. I might. At once. Peter, will you make the necessary arrangements?
If you like.
We won't let you go. No, Wendy, no, don't go. Dear ones, if you come with me, I feel almost sure I can get my mother and father to adopt you. And we will have a real lady and gentleman, a real mother and father to care for us. But won't they think us rather a handful? Oh, it will only mean having a few beds in the drawing room. Peter, may we go?
All right.
Get your clothes, Peter.
I'm not going to.
Yes, Peter. No. Peter's not coming.
Peter's not coming?
I want always to be a little boy and have fun. Now, no fussing, no blubbering.
Hope you all like your new mothers. Ready, team? Then lead the way.
And wait, I hear something. It's the Indians. I must go to Tiger Lily.
Tiger Lily! But who has won? An Indian victory.
You are quite safe to go now, Mindy. Boys, goodbye.
You will remember, Peter, about changing your flannels.
All right. I won't. I will.
Peter, what are you to me?
Your son, Mindy.